Hello, this is Donald Jenkins, your Master Purpose Development Coach and the CEO of the Purpose Development Institute in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to understand why every TRIO program needs certified purpose deficit disorder coaches. So what I'm going to do is in the next several minutes is spend some time communicating to you the need for certified PDD coaches in your program. But I want to start with this thought, and that is that the last thing that me and my team want to do is waste your time duplicating what you're already doing. First of all, we want to congratulate you for being on the front lines of working with today's youth. You're doing a fantastic job, and our goal in supporting you is to make sure that you have all the tools and resources that you need to drive higher outcomes. So I want to kind of communicate to you the reason why it's going to be important for us to drive higher outcomes with today's youth. And it starts with a very important thought by Mr. Mark Zuckerberg that he made to the 2017 Harvard graduates. He stated that the biggest challenge in our generation is creating a world where everyone has a sense of purpose. Now, the reason why he made that statement is because he understands that America is in for the largest attrition of jobs that we've ever seen. They project that tens of millions of jobs will be lost in the near future due to automation and technology. In other words, a lot of jobs that students are preparing for today, those jobs are no longer going to be there because robots are not just coming, robots are here. Automation and technology is replacing jobs right now. In fact, my background was in electronic engineering, and I spent years basically programming robots to replace humans. So I've been on that front end of that trend, and I can see how it continues to grow. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to continue to grow until we see technology and automation taking over in many facets of our world. So Mr. Zuckerberg made this statement because he said in the near future, individuals, students are going to have a strong sense of purpose because many people connect their job with a strong sense of purpose. And in the future, when these jobs are no longer there, then guess what? That strong sense of purpose is going to be jeopardized. And that's the reason why we must start now in preparing today's youth with the skill set to remove deficits in purpose. That's the reason why we created the Certified Purpose Deficit Disorder Coaching Program, because it affects the students in so many ways. Again, the last thing that we want to do is to duplicate what you're already doing. That's called insanity. And we are not in the business of insanity. We're in the business of building partnerships to help our clients achieve higher outcomes, get better results in the space that they're working in. So I created a document that's basically labeled as why every TRIO program needs certified PDD coaches. So make sure that you go through this document, download it, print it out, go through this document from beginning to the end, because it's going to explain a lot about purpose deficit disorder. I know that that's not a term that you're familiar with, but we have conducted well over 30 years and well over 20 to 30,000 hours of research and understanding how PDD is undermining our highest growth potential. We're the only company in the world that spend time in this space and have put together the systems and the strategies to train individuals to develop the skills on how to identify and remove PDD because of what we see in our future. Today's youth, they are experiencing an identity crisis. And that identity crisis is stemming from PDD. And when we understand how to solve that, then we can drive higher outcomes in academic excellence, achieving goals when it comes to motivation in any and every facet of their life. But there's a skill set that has to be developed in order to achieve that outcome. And that's what we bring to the table to our clients, is that we bring the training to the table to help our clients identify and remove purpose deficit disorder. So one of the key components that I want to make sure I can communicate to you is that PDD is not a medical condition. So I want to make sure you understand that. I know we have all these different alphabets that's related to a medical condition. Well, PDD doesn't fit in that category. It's a condition of the soul that causes students to be irresponsible for using their intuition to make decisions for reaching their highest growth potential. This is where students are struggling at today. They are struggling to make decisions, and using their intuition to make or to achieve their highest growth potential. because of the deficits in purpose. Now, one thing you need to understand about purpose is that it's not so much as what you do as it is what you become. At the PDI, we broke purpose down into 4 categories. 17% of that consists of your gifts and talents, what you do. The other 83% consists of what we call the meaning-making skills. It's the 17 plus 83 rule is what we call it here at the Purpose Development Institute. Well, guess what? Every child that you are training, they have to experience the 17 plus 83 rule. But in education, we spend a lot of time developing the 17%. And we never even focus on the 83%, which causes them to eliminate the irresponsibility for removing the deficits in purpose in their intuition. See, certified PDD coaches are able to bring this to the table. Parents, teachers, coaches, and counselors and mentors, they can't because they haven't developed the skill set in order to be able to do this. But this is what kids are suffering from every day. They are irresponsible when it comes to using their intuition to make decisions for reaching their highest growth potential. Here's a thought I want to close with. When PDD remains a blind spot in the transformative process for achieving at a high level, students will come short in reaching their highest growth potential to crush average. So even though you're doing some great things, PDD is still a blind spot. And that's not good because it's not preparing them for what's on the horizon in the future. And that's the reason why it's important for you and your staff, your team, to become certified PDD coaches. So make sure you go over this document, look at the bullets that we have here that talk about, the negative results when PDD is in existence, when kids are struggling with that. You want to make sure that you understand that because we want to make sure that we educate you on this threat. It's the number one threat in goal achievement and academic achievement. And you've been on the front line when it comes to working with today's youth. You need to be aware of the threat. So what I want to do is I want to go to one of our trio directors. I want you to hear from her and what she is saying about her training and the staff and her staff at the PDD. And I come right back and tell you what the next steps are.
Hi, my name is Janae McDowell, and I'm the director for the TRIO Upper Bound program at Alabama A&M University. We recently had the opportunity to be trained on PDD, Purpose Deficit Disorder, by Mr. Donald Jenkins and his entire team. The team taught us how to plant seeds of purpose in our participants. It was amazing. They offered us solutions, and I need to say it one more time, solutions. PDD will offer us solutions for our students. Thank you, Mr. Donald Jenkins, and your entire team. The training was phenomenal.
Hey, isn't that exciting? I'm telling you, we are changing the game when it comes to student development. In other words, certified PDD coaching is the future of student development. And you want to be on the cutting edge, the innovative edge. This is an innovative solution. It's a transformative solution, but it's innovative in the way that we use the utility of the body to optimize their intuition to make the right decision. I'm telling you, it's absolutely fantastic. The results that we're getting is absolutely crazy with all of our clients, not just with the TRIO program, but with our corporate clients, our nonprofit clients. We are excited about what we're doing here at the PDI. And we want to make sure that we can bring the same thing to you so that you can be a good steward over the resources of your TRIO program to drive higher outcomes. So again, make sure you get back with the person that shared this video and this document with you. And let's talk about how we can get you started to become a certified PDD coach TRIO program.